Hello friends, good to see you all on another video. This is an interesting topic. Accounts and other records to be maintained under GST. This is our topic today. As per section 35 of the GST Act, accounts and other records need to be maintained at the principal place of business. That is, the place which is registered under the certificate. There the accounts and records need to be maintained. Normally we have the question, what are the general records like erstwhile VAT or a sales tax or a central excise or service tax? There are specific records given. They have broadly classified those records. Let us see one by one. Production or manufacture of goods, for that you need to have a record. Inward and outward supplies, both goods and services, you need to have record for the same. Stock of goods, we need to have a record for every stock. It may be raw material, it may be a work in progress, it may be a finished goods. We need to have record. Input tax credit availed, for that we need to have a separate record. That's a totally different record. Output tax payable and paid. I am classifying here two records. What is payable, what is paid? That need to be maintained separately. Like this, there can be some other records which can be prescribed by the department that need to be followed. Suppose if you have one or more business places, records of respective places need to be maintained at respective registered place. That is more important. You can keep the records in manual form, electronic form. There is no specifications. There is no need to say that I am going to maintain here this way, that way. No problem. Whatever way you maintain, you go ahead maintaining the same way. Today everybody is maintaining it in electronic form. You can go ahead in doing it in electronic form. No issues. Suppose if you are having a warehouse or a godown, whether you are liable for registration under GST or not, your records are subject to inspection by the authorities. Whether you are liable for registration or not. This is more seriously. Where you have to maintain all the consignment notes, consignor details, all those things need to be maintained properly besides your stock details. Suppose the Commissioner of Commercial Taxes, the Commissioner of GST may say that for this particular type of manufacturers or dealers or exporters, they need to maintain some more special records, specific records that need to be maintained. Similarly, the same commissioner or a different authority can say, for those people, certain records are not required. These are the minimum requirement. If you maintain these things, it is fine. So this way also they can give a direction. More importantly, the purpose of maintaining all those records, there is a specification of audit report which comes under section 44(2), through which it need to be filed properly at the time of annual return kind of a thing. There is no need of audit certification today as per 9C, but still audited balance sheet P&L need to be submitted. So that need to be looked at carefully. Suppose officer finds that there is some lapse in the record maintenance through which there is a possibility of escapism of taxation. He can always justify it stating that these records are not maintained, so there is a possibility of levying a tax, interest, penalty kind of a thing. So please maintain proper records perfectly. He may also initiate proceedings under section 73 and section 74 also. Beware of it. Many people ask the question, sir, how many years we need to maintain records? Act says that 72 months. From what date? That's more important. After submission of annual return, you have to maintain for 72 months. 72 months itself is 6 years. The annual return comes after 1.5 years. See, understand. It is after 7.5 years, not 1 or 2 years. Please understand. Records need to be kept very safely. There is a rule 56 which is also explaining how the records need to be maintained. First, it is true and correct. If they find there is no truth or it is not correct, the entire record can be rejected, even for a one incidence. So ensure that it is correct and true. So have proper auditor, proper checkup in all those areas. Ensure that it is done properly. Auditors, please ensure that before you are certifying true and correct, ensure that it is all true and correct in the real sense. With regard to section 10, that is composition dealers, they have to maintain very specifically about the stock of goods, how they have inverted, how they have outwarded. All those stock particulars are very, very important for them. The focus of department with regard to those peoples are the stock. With regard to advances, we have to maintain separately what is the advance received, how much invoices raised against those advances, how the adjustments has been happened. A separate account need to be maintained for this purpose. Most of the people may not do this. Plus, please ensure this need to be done without any hesitation. More importantly, when it is in RCM particulars, which is coming under section 9 subsection 3 or section 9 subsection 4 or section 9 subsection 5, we need to maintain separate records. Mostly the following details are looked by the department. What? Whenever you are receiving any goods, you have to mention the clear name of the supplier, their GSTN number, their addresses, particulars, etc. Similarly, when you are making any sales or services, to whom you are making such sales, what is their address, all those details are required. This is not alone. You need to have a track of where the goods are stored, and those addresses also need to be registered. Suppose we have a place where the goods are stored, that also need to be registered, and a proper record need to show that the goods are registered there and it is stored there. Suppose if the goods are found in a place where it is not registered or it is not shown in the registration certificate, it may be liable for penalty also. Hope you could have enjoyed this video. I know you have a lot of queries. We can design this very specifically for every type of companies, what type of records you need to maintain for your particular type of business. You can contact us always. You can click the bell icon, subscribe our channel. Do share this video to all the concerned. We will meet you in the next video. Thank you very much.